kind of funny.
Hey, Ben.
Does anybody here know the story? Maybe you told it earlier tonight of how everything started. I mean, the two of you guys with tape recorders, and then.
I think so. I think everybody probably here is pretty. They probably know. Yeah. I mean, that we've been friends for a long time and always doing this. Yeah. What?
It's just it's my favorite story about the whole thing. How it came about.
Just basically we've always recorded our whole lives talking to each other for no
Video
reason
or
at
tape
all.
recorders or anything. And yeah, I mean, just I'm sure you guys know, but as I was explaining, he asked how I got the name Sifl because we'd make these weird recordings and do interviews and skits. And
that's how he also said Chester. I mean, he said tons of different names on this one tape I found, but
it was actually going to be the beginning because we made Camp Sunnyside up years ago, and then the second album we were going to make the Haunted Spaceship, which just became a song in the series too. And then Liam got accepted to school over in England, so he went, and we would send tapes back and forth to each other, just to, send us weird stuff.
Car at the stoplight, screaming, like singing in this fake language, like going like all these songs. Like,
and I think actually on one tape was up here in the cabinet.
Yeah,
I was like, and it was like stop, up in the cabinets, and it would stop, and I'm like, banging on the pots and pans, singing on rubber band, like make a point, I can steal a van. And then, but anyway, so this one tape that was going to become this next album, Liam had. And
I found it and it was broken, and I fixed it. And I took it apart and spliced the tape back together like a cassette tape. And I put the tape back together and I played it. It didn't sound right. It was a 4-track tape, and I put it in my 4-track, and it was us talking and doing those weird things where back and forth. And on there, he mentioned Chester, and he said all this stuff.
Well, yeah, I said Chester was kind of a bunch of different forms until it kind of turned into
there were
Chester.
so many names. It was like right before Sifl, it was like, hi, my name's Bob, and this is Danny. And then we talked for a while, and it's like, hi, I'm Sifl, and this is my friend Olly. And it was only said it once on the tape. The names were never said again, so.
Yeah, it was a commercial for the album.
Yeah.
And then they
for
just
oatmeal.
For oatmeal. Which keeps coming back.
Which keeps haunting us, which you'll soon learn. And so I basically took these, and I had been inspired by this English gas commercials that British Gas, the guys that do Wallace and Gromit did, Aardman Productions did these animals talking to just recordings of people normally speaking. And I wanted to do that, but I really couldn't because I didn't have claymation stuff, so I borrowed a camera and I thought I'll do it with puppets. And it was like 4 in the morning, and I didn't have anything to make puppets except a sunflower, a big plastic sunflower. So I cut the petals off, and I had this mold of Buddha by chance, and what I put those are like the sunflower petals are Chester's eyes, and then the rest of the clippings from cutting out is Ollie's hair, and the leaves underneath are Sifl's hair, and just took socks out of my drawer that I'd been wearing for months, and just made them. And as soon as I looked at them, I'm like, oh my god, I love them. I love them. Like, as soon as I made them, I was like, oh, these guys are so awesome looking. And I had them up on my dresser for so long, I didn't do anything with them, and I was just like, oh, they look so cool. I thought Sifl looked so cool. Because Ollie was going to have a cardboard box for a head in the beginning. Thank God I didn't do that, because it would never have lasted. And then actually, Chester was going to be Sifl, or Chester was going to be Ollie. But I thought, no, these dudes should be like a yin and a yang. And they should be like the same type of thing. Yeah, same type of thing.
I noticed